Bienvenidos. It's Saturday, August 6th, and this is David Keelan here to continue my video series on the house build that I'm undertaking in Merida, Yucatan, in a pueblo called Soyache. Uh, I'm going to be talking about the perimeter wall that I built on the east, west, and south side of the property, north side of the property, rather, in the Bodega. I'll break down some costs, and then talk about what my next video is going to be, just very briefly, and very briefly about what I'm going to be filming next for the next series of videos on this. If you like the video, please hit the like button and let me know. If you have comments, please share them with the community and everybody else who's watching this. It's a small community. Hopefully it'll build up, but we're all here to learn something. And feel free to subscribe. I'm not insisting on subscribers. I'm not trying to monetize this. I'm just trying to learn and share what I've learned, and hopefully develop some collaboration with people who have already done what I've done, what I'm doing, or are in the process of doing it. So thank you for watching. Look forward to talking to you. So going on to the perimeter wall in the Bodega build, the perspective I'm trying to give you on some of these photographs is from the south side of the property looking north. This is a lot before we did anything. It's just a jungle. We started clearing out some things, but here's the perspective from the north, looking towards the south, towards the back of the old house. And here's the completed job. I'm just not going to belay this. I'm just going to take you right to the finished product for these walls, including the bodega. And here's a close-up of the Mamposteria wall. They did a great job. It takes a lot of work and a lot of skill. And I'm lucky that most of the material was already on property. So here's the construction of the bodega. Decided to put 5 windows in here, breeze block windows. And I really like the ones that we chose. You'll see them here, cementing those in. And they look really great in the finished product. Right there. The Mamposteria wall behind it. And I took this from the roof. And there's the interior of the bodega. Not a lot to speak of. It's 3 by 5 and 3 meters tall. Plenty of room. We're going to be moving some material in there now. Some foundation work from the Mamposteria wall. As I said, there's a lot of skill that goes into this. I'm lucky that all this material, except for the cement and the Aramox, was on the property. So I didn't have to buy the stone. So that's why the cost is so much less than the concrete block walls, which I had to go out and buy. So on the west wall, we put this curve in it to preserve this tree. The neighbor appreciated it. She's also doing a build. The beginning of the east wall, and the east wall in progress, almost completed. Now, the bodega cost 44,295 pesos. That comes out about 3,000 per meter squared. And the cost for the Mamposteria wall was 30,400, and for the concrete block walls, 93,360. Paid 45,000 to have some trees and some debris removed from the property. So total cost 213,000 pesos, but the walls just by themselves were 138,360 pesos, and on a linear meter basis, because we had two 50-meter walls and a 25-meter wall, the cost was pretty reasonable in my opinion. So it's 1,106 pesos per linear meter. So what we're going to be talking about next is how do we turn this into this. And that'll be a short video, but this is going to take a while. This is a new project. It's going to take 3 months to complete. That's the interior of the existing 100-year-old house. Those ceilings are going to be chipped out where they need to be. The walls will be chipped out where they need to be. There's more of the ceiling view. It's a beautiful ceiling. It's not wood. I mean, there are wood slats in there, vigas, but you can see the metal vigas as well. There's the condition of the interior. That interior wall will be taken down and used as rubble because we're going to raise the floor 30 centimeters so that it's above the street level to avoid flooding. Now, two of these doors in the front are going to be converted into windows. You can see one of the doors, the other door is at the far end. So it's a short video. I am trying to keep these short and sweet and right to the point. I don't like to belabor things. I mean, some people on YouTube just go on and on. So just, there's the nuts and bolts of it for you. The next project doing the interior work is going to be about 130,000 pesos to chip out the walls, the ceiling, turn those doors into windows, and raise the floor by 30 centimeters. Again, to keep it above street level to avoid flooding, because in the past, some of the neighbors, Ms. Oyachi told me that that was a problem for previous occupants of the building. So I will be putting together a series of videos as that work progresses. Because it's going to take 3 months, I really haven't thought about how to present it to people watching this channel. If you have any suggestions, I'm thinking I'll just, every week I'll just do a progress report and show you some videos and photographs on it, and go down the material costs and the labor costs as I'm paying per week on this. So after that interior is completed, I'm kind of struggling. What do I want to do next? Now I got a finished interior. I don't want it to be ruined, so perhaps what I need to do is finish the exterior, renovate the exterior walls of the house. And once that's completed, add a bathroom and a kitchen, and then start on the outdoor veranda. So that's the current plan right now, how I present it to you. Please make some comments and some suggestions. And again, I want to thank you for watching this, and we'll talk to you on the flip side.